Hey guys, it's Bo, and I'm joined again by Zalon. We got some news from the devs live stream that the Poison event has been delayed until sometime next week. Zalon, you want to elaborate on that because you were able to attend and I wasn't.
Yeah, so what Matt was saying was, oh, and hello everybody. And what Matt was saying was that the event is going to come next week, but they don't have a definitive day yet. So it's looking like it could be early or it could be later, but it's going to be next week. So it sounds like it's certain on next week, but just not exactly which day.
Okay, well that's good. It's good that they at least have a goal date in mind, even if it is a range and not just we'll get to it when we can, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that, and then we also learned a few other things from the live stream. You wanna tell us about what they told us?
Well, yeah. So it looks like Ben, the art director, who is was asked a whole bunch of different art questions, which were very cool. He did show some dev art on stream, so I do suggest if anybody wants to check that out. That was something that hasn't really been shared too much, and how they construct a lot of the Titans and the process and everything else. But one of the questions that was asked, what is Ben's favorite Titan? And he said it was a Titan that apparently has not been released yet, and it might be a new class, and it's coming in a new event soon.
Oh, not
So
so
all of those things put together sound pretty amazing.
so
If
not
it's the head developer's favorite cut Titan.
yeah, so not necessarily the poison event, but a different event.
Correct. So I mean, this
Ah,
could be what we were speculating as the Mage Titans. Maybe the Mage Titan is one of Ben's favorite Titans. Maybe that's the one he's referring to.
awesome. Well, I know that we had the whole non-toxic crew had a good turnout
Oh yeah.
for the live stream. I heard a Gray got a nice shout out for his suggestion of a Ragnar boar titan, to call him Stone Snout, which I thought that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a very good name because all the names right now with all the boars are pretty clever to being with associated with the element that they're with. So I think that's a really neat idea that Gray came up with.
Yeah, definitely. Stone Snout would be cool. You could probably have the tusks be made out of stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and of course his hammer would be Earth.
Yep.
Yeah, his maul would be Earth too, just like all the other boars. They would all have he would have a maul as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And then APOC's question about replays. They acknowledged the fact that the question was asked. And APOC wasn't the only one that has asked that question. It's been asked before, and they said that it is in the works, but didn't
Yes,
but didn't give
they
a definitive
they didn't
yes or
they didn't
no.
yeah they didn't say yes, but they also said more or less that they're working on it, which is basically more of a it's gonna be soon situation.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then also they asked about a 360-degree view on the battlefield, and
Yeah, and that was confirmed. That was
yes,
more or less confirmed on the video that that is coming out.
yeah.
We just don't know when. But it sounds like another one of those soon situations.
Right.
So, look forward to it as well very soon.
Yep. Yep. Very that and that'll be nice. There was another game that I played that had a full 360-degree view on the battlefield, and it was quite helpful.
Exactly. I just want to mention too. It also will help with screenshots. I
Yeah.
know a lot of times I would like to take screenshots at the end of my battles because they turn out kind of cool looking, especially with the battle poses that your main Titan makes. And with a 360 view, it wouldn't be locked. I don't think at the end like it is. So you might have a better way of maybe taking some screenshots in battle. So
That's very cool. Yeah, because a lot of times the Titan's got his back to you,
yeah,
which doesn't make a great screenshot. So,
no, it doesn't. So
um,
I mean, it's not absolutely necessary you do screenshots. It's just cool, and I feel like sometimes with the lock camera, it makes it a little difficult to do so.
Yeah,
So,
that is true. Okay, well, quickly a non-toxic 3 alliance update. We are in 7th place. And
oh, so we are at seventh. Okay,
we
so we
yeah
overtook seventh. We
yeah
were
we
in eighth earlier.
right. Well,
So,
we're just barely in 7th. We're about 50,000 VP ahead of the 8th place guys.
okay.
The difference there is 100 gems at the end of the season. It's still a 3-star. So you guys may have noticed that they had the gem counts were kind of in groups before, and now they've changed the gem counts again, and they're very progressive now from the top down. So they drop. Um, so sixth is 820, seven is 800, eight is 800, nine is 690. It doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason as to why the gem counts are what they are, but there's a huge difference
Yeah.
between eighth and seventh. So let's stay with seventh. Um,
Oh yeah. I mean, 100 gems. I mean, it looks like that would be 800 gems, correct?
yeah, 800 gems and a 3-star.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
800 gems right there is just shy, 200 gems shy of half of an event relic.
right.
So, I mean, I think we all would like that to be added to our gem count so we can get some more event relics for the next event. I mean, that's the way I look at it. So,
Yep, yep, absolutely. And quickly, we'll give a update for Non-Toxic 2. You guys may have known that Non-Toxic 2 went through a merger with Non-Toxic 1, or just Non-Toxic. And then on Monday, we decided that we needed to revitalize Non-Toxic 2. So by the end of the day, on Tuesday, Non-Toxic 2 was again full. And
wow.
not only full, but full of active players, um, right on the non-toxic 3 and non-toxic level of activity. Um,
That's excellent.
and so non-toxic 2 currently in Master League, sitting in 3rd place. And my secondary account is over there. Godan has come over to non-toxic 2, and Godan is going to be promoted to co-leader, and he'll be running the alliance on a day-to-day basis. So that I can come back and concentrate on my non-toxic 3 account. And
That's excellent. That's excellent.
yeah, and then I can be his backup in there if they need help. So and it got very quickly. It got to where the alliance was full, and I had a waiting list, just like you do for non-toxic 3.
Yeah, so now you
Yeah,
know what it feels
I
like.
know, I know. It's like I haven't been able to play the game because I'm sending invites and answering messages. So
Yeah.
um,
Well, I was going to say, well, you'll have plenty of time to get VP. We are still concentrated on VP for this for the rest of the season because obviously for the next couple days we're looking at no event. So VP is going to be the only main concentration. So that is what everyone should be concentrated on.
yep, yes, most definitely. So we're looking at season placement VP for this season, and then next week when the event drops, we'll switch our focus and concentrate on the event and not worry too much about where we are in the league. So,
Yeah, I
and
mean, I would like to still get a 3-star, even while events going on, and then in the Legend League, as long as you're what is it above 13th place,
uh,
you still
hang on, let me
or
check.
12th. It's either 12th or 13th, something like that. You still get a 3-star.
Yeah,
So
so 14 gets a 2-star and 13 gets a 3-star.
yeah, so as
Um,
long as we stay within top 13 during the event and get a 3-star, I think everybody will be pretty happy with that.
yeah, yeah. There's no a 3-star award is nothing to shake a stick at. I mean,
Oh no,
you need you can't. You're wasting 4-star titans if you're using them to unlock that 3rd and 4th skill. You
yeah,
need
don't
some.
ever do that.
You need some 3-stars to unlock those skills, and then when fuse the 4-stars when you're looking for that 5th skill.
Yeah,
Um,
I've only fused one 4-star out of the 7 that I've ever owned, and I think I have 6 now because of this last season reward.
yeah,
And from the other 5 that I have, 4 of them are from events. So,
yeah,
I haven't used any of them for anything except for that one Grimwald I used to try to unlock Ulrich's 5th skill because that's the only time I had a shot to actually
yeah.
try to do that.
Yeah, so I've only got 3 4 stars, and I haven't fused any of them. 2 of them are from events, and then one of them was from last season's where I got Venom Tusk, um, which, by the way, is up to level 6 now, and
Okay.
I unlocked his second skill, which ended up being Titan critical, which is just pretty nice.
That's
Um,
good for a champion.
yeah, yeah. So,
Um,
yeah,
I was going to mention one last thing that I want to mention to everyone out there that about changes to the game real quick. Just to remind everybody that this is a mobile game, and it's a game that we've come to expect a lot of updates and everything else. But in the regular whole gaming scene, most console games or PC games take multiple years to come out with and to be beta tested and everything else. So, I want everybody to just give the, natural motion people a little bit of a break sometimes. I know everybody gets really on them for not coming out with their stuff immediately all the time, but, games do take time to develop, they do take time to test, and they want to put it out, and so it's not too buggy. They don't want it to be bad for us.
yeah.
I would rather they take the time to make this event right and it come out with no bugs.
Well,
That's what I would rather. You know?
having worked in software development before, not for games, but just regular old boring business software. Um, you know, bug testing is something that is extremely important, and everyone hates to have to do it, but you have to do it. Otherwise, it's going to be your project's going to be a failure. So, the more time that you spend testing and trying to work out what bugs you can find, the better it is for us. I would rather wait a week or 2 weeks for an update and let them fix bugs than to have them release it and then hear all the complaining about the bugs.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean, we had an issue with the Alliance season reward or Alliance event reward last time.
right?
If
Yeah,
if we can avoid that this time because they took these extra days, I think everybody else will be a little happier.
exactly.
So,
Yep. So, do you know of anyone in their alliances that have dropped a token or some gems on the Fire and Ice event that's
not
going on?
really. I personally have kept my Epic token, and I think you have as well.
Yeah.
And I know a couple of our members have messaged in band saying, should we go for them? Should we not? And I mean, the most recent video that we made this last Monday showcased a lot of the 4-star, pulls that a lot of people got from the event. I shouldn't say pools, but the 4-star rewards that they got from the most recent season in NonToxic 3. And a majority of those, and we said this on video, majority of those were all the boars.
Right.
So
the boars are
doesn't really-
available.
they're pretty common right now.
Yeah, and the boars are available as season rewards. I think a lot of people got the boars just because they're kind of unique. They're not. The boars aren't any better or any worse than any other 4-star Titan, 4-star champion.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4-star champion. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
they are definitely better than some other 4-stars.
yeah, most definitely. But a 4-star, UNAC champion is a 4-star UNAC champion. The only difference there is the cosmetics, the skin.
Correct.
So,
Well, they did mention on that was actually something else they mentioned on stream today, which is an interesting point that I don't think we wrote down. They did mention that they're gonna that Ben in the art division is gonna start changing some of the Titans like general cosmetic moves, I guess you could say.
Okay.
You look at all the champion Titans that have the axes.
Mm-hmm.
They do the double swing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Durat and Ulrich and you know what I mean. They all do the same move.
Right. And
I think they're going to change that.
All three
and they're
of the
going to make it so each Titan has a different special move that they do and different reactions after battle, like the pigs do. I mean, the boars do. All the boars, if you notice, that the way that they celebrate is a special way that they celebrate that's strictly to them.
Yep. It is different. Now they are different on the boars, but and I thought it was interesting somebody asked, why are the boars so much bigger than why are some Titans bigger than others? And the answer was Well, there was a reason for that back when we started, but we forgot what it was.
Yeah, I'm
there,
thinking. Yeah, exactly. That was goofy, right?
yeah,
I think that was more of a we they were planning on making those Titans a little bit better than
yep,
some of the smaller Titans, and that was the kind of idea that the taller, the bigger the Titan, the more powerful they would be.
hmm,
But I think they just dropped that idea,
yeah.
and they just went with they went with the star level
Well,
instead.
he
And
did
said, all
say
right, we're
that.
just going to make them star level.
Yeah, he did say that some of the Titans that are larger than the others, they left them that way because they just looked better, bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
some of the Viking, he's calling them Vikings, and I'm thinking I don't have any of those. I'm guessing that's like
yeah.
Grimwald and
Yeah,
all those
he
guys.
must be talking about Arvin and
Yeah,
all the berserkers because they
right.
all look like yeah. Well,
Yeah.
see, when I go up against a 4-star Grimvold, it's funny. I went up against one just recently, and he was only a level 4. So when my level 24 souls are hit him, he one-shotted him basically. And just to watch a big Grimvold just fall backward in front of you,
Yeah.
it's just like really.
Pretty funny. All right. Well, anything else?
Not too much. I mean, we're going to keep everybody posted if anything comes out here in the next few days before before next week. But as it goes, everybody can expect a Monday Funday video.
Oh yeah, most definitely, and we'll probably get one, maybe two more out between now and then, even if it's
Yeah.
just an alliance update.
Oh, definitely.
Yep. So, well, okay then. Well, everybody keep grinding for VP, and we will look forward to the event starting next week. For the non toxic, this is Bo, and he is Zalon signing off.